For me personally, Father Querbes stands for work, diligence, and prayer. When you're a student at the college, you know all about Father Querbes. You know his life and what has happened.
I'm only in 6th grade at school, so I don't know very much yet, but they tell me he was kind, that he prayed a lot, that's it.
Louis
Querbes was born on August 21st, 1793, in St. Peter Parish in Lyon. Both his father, Joseph, who came from Aveyron, and his mother, Jeanne Brébant, who was from Dôme, were tailors. Born in a hail of gunfire while revolutionary troops were attacking Lyon, Louis was baptized in St. Peter Church on his birthday.
We're going to present the story of Father Louis Querbes from his birth to his death, his achievements and his commitments. So, Louis Querbes was born on the 21st of August, 1793 in the Rue de l'Enfant qui Pisse during the French Revolution. The street is located near the Saône River, the river that runs through Lyon.
In 1805, at the age of 12, Louis entered the minor seminary of Saint-Nézier Parish, which had become his family's parish. He received a very solid intellectual formation through Guy-Marie de Place, a teacher with whom he would always maintain a relationship, a teacher who helped him to appreciate his solid intellectual qualities, to speak French and Latin perfectly, and to have a good knowledge of Italian. At Saint-Nézier, you have the living memory of Frederick Ozanam, of Claudine Thivanet, of Pauline Jarrico, who are dedicated to serving the poorest of the poor and to spreading the gospel to the four corners of the earth. In 1812, he entered St. Irenaeus Seminary. After 3 years of seminary studies, he returned to Saint-Nézier Minor Seminary as a teacher. Louis Querbes was ordained as a priest on December 17, 1816. Father Querbes was appointed associate pastor in his home parish. His was a privileged parish, directed by a pastor with a strong personality, Father Besson, and served by priests who bore witness to their faith. The parish had a number of active organizations and works of charity. Thanks to a large children's choir, masses were magnificently celebrated. Father Querbes became known for his zeal and for his talents as a preacher. At the same time, he refused an assignment proposed by the Episcopal Council, which would have transferred him to Tours as the superior of a diocesan missionaries, and which could have brought him a wonderful ecclesiastical career. In 1822, at the age of 29, Father Querbes was appointed pastor of Vorel, a village of 800 persons, a village still suffering from the after effects of the revolution, a village where everything remained to be done. That situation brought forth an energetic response from the pastor. From the beginning, religious instruction for children was regularly provided from All Saints' Day until Easter, he wrote, every day at 11 o'clock. Conferences were provided for adults. 2 confraternities were created, the Blessed Sacrament Confraternity for men and the Rosary Confraternity for women. With the help of the municipality, a new church was built. The pastor collected various sacred songs and published a book of anointed plain chant music. In 1823, with the assistance of the Sisters of St. Charles, Father Querbes opened a school for girls, which was the first one in his deanery. With the collaboration of Pierre Margot, whom he himself trained, Father Querbes opened a school for boys.
Alors pour ma part, oui, j'ai été animatrice de pastorale pendant 13
I was the
ans.
pastoral trainer for 13 years at the Louis Querbes College, and every year I had to find 20 good catechists to ensure the children's Christian training.
Une de catéchistes, donc tous des bénévoles.
I prayed to Father Querbes to help me find them, and every year I had all the people we needed to cover the 45 groups of religious instruction at the college.
Catéchistes qu'il fallait pour assurer les 45 groupes de catéchèse pour tout le collège.
Father Querbes was concerned about the quality of the education being imparted. He was distressed to see that rural parishes were without Christian teachers and left in the hands of teachers without faith. Seeing that children in poor parishes were abandoned and that the pastors of those same parishes were living in isolation made a deep impression on him. It surprised me to dream how advantageous it would be to be able to provide my confrères with teachers and companions similar to the one that I was privileged to have at that moment, he wrote at that time. It was late in the year 1826 when Father Querbes had the idea to do something in the domain of educating Christian teachers.